Now, here's Larry.
Welcome back to more of the Larry King. No intro, just now here's Larry, that's it. Welcome back to more of the Larry King Show. We are live coast to coast on Mutual. In a moment, we're going to meet an extraordinary gentleman, Dr. Michael Freeman of City University of New York.
Our phone lines are now open on The Larry King Show. From all time zones, the number to call is 703-685-2177.
Thank you very much, Fred Lowry. Our special guest, one of America's young reigning geniuses, Dr. Michael Freeman. This is the Larry King Show with the famed Dr. Michael Freeman, who's really something else, and we'll be back with your calls following these messages. Special guest tonight is Dr. Michael Freeman. We are coast to coast on Mutual. We'll be right back with the incredible Dr. Michael Freeman following this message. Our special guest tonight is a return visit for Dr. Michael Freeman. Dr. Freeman is an extraordinary gentleman. He has a master's and PhD. Calling. We have a full hour to go with Dr. Michael Freeman. We'll talk about it more in a moment with Dr. Michael Freeman, who is a genius. Our special guest tonight, a return visit. He was with us last December, if I remember, Dr. Michael Freeman. We have a half hour to go with Dr. Michael Freeman, who's been a delightful guest. We're going to pause for news headlines and a word from your local stations, and we'll be right back and get to as many calls as we can. In Washington, this is the Mutual Broadcasting System, your network for news and sports. My guest is the brilliant Dr. Michael Freeman. Our guest is an American genius, Dr. Michael Freeman, professor, City University of New York. This is the Larry King Show in Washington, D.C. on this fascinating evening, coast to coast. Great seeing you again. I thank you very much for being with us. My guest, Dr. Michael Freeman.